chocolate ice cream on my... Oh, I do. Sorry, I have chocolate ice cream on my fingers. I may or may not have had some chocolate ice cream on it. So there's Trixie Mephistopheles, and there's Nigella from Food Body Mind. Thank you, Mark Black. Happy Pride to you too. This time when we light the candles, we're gonna light this special one, and it's Pink Blossom, and then Wesley also sent me like 5 more. So let's go ahead and light some special candles instead of our just regular old ones. Where did I put the matches? Oh yeah, and I can turn my fairy lights on too. Although it is quite warm, so I don't know, maybe we don't need candles. I can always blow them out later. Always want to make sure that they're not still hot before you put them in the bin, because otherwise you might set fire to your rubbish. All right, ow! I just kicked my printer. We're off to a fantastic start. Okay, hello, welcome. Candles are lit, and there we are. Welcome to the stream. The hidden candle, says Dill Pickle. Yeah. Your room is cool, says Josh Jamrock. Thank you. Thanks very much. Yeah, there's a little poster back there for the prince. Somebody says, is that a lesbian manicure? Yes, it is. So you might have seen on social media, I had a little event the other night, which I'll say more about in a future stream. But I had a little movie premiere in London that was pretty exciting, and I decided to get my nails done especially for the premiere. And since the creator of the show that was premiering is a lesbian and was there with her wife, I decided to do a little bit of a rep on the red carpet, and I got myself a nice lesbian manicure, British lesbian manicure. I'm told that American lesbian manicure, it's these two that you have short, which I guess is a difference of technique. Anyway, let's not get into that just now. Let's just try and keep it PG reasonably. Anyway, we will talk more about red carpet events and things to which they are attached when the show has come out, which it has not yet. It'll be out on the 4th of June, and you'll be able to see it. And then I think when I get back from... this weekend coming up, I'm going to LA for 3 weeks to do a movie. And then I'll be back, and then I'll do a live stream, and we'll talk all about things that happened in a galaxy far, far away. But in the meantime, let's talk about the previous episode that I made, which was called I Read the Most Misunderstood Philosopher in the World, and it was about Judith Butler. It was this one, with this mysterious bit of time travel stuff that we did. So, long-time viewers of the analysis streams will know that I have 3 criteria that I judge my videos by. And if the video meets those 3 criteria, then even if it bombs or does really, really well or whatever it is, then I know I'm happy with it. So the first of the 3 criteria is, was it made from curiosity, not ambition? And this time I have to say, yes, I think it definitely was. I got sent a copy of Judith Butler's new book, Who's Afraid of Gender, which we'll talk more about later on in the section of the stream where I tell you about all the things that I've been reading lately. But I got sent a copy of that, and that got me onto this concept of phantasms, and I was really interested in basically understanding as much of Butler as I could. So, yes, definitely curiosity and ambition. Yes, cool. Thank you for that super chat, Rusty Ralston. The second of my 2 criteria is, what is it again? I've forgotten my own mantra. I forgot my mantra. Oh yeah, is it my unique creative vision? In which case, yes, I think the answer is on the screen. Truly, who else be doing it how Tube be doing it? Who else does time travel stuff like this in video essays? And also, like, who else has, like, narrative scenes that play out and tie into the themes of the video? Not many people. I think this is definitely my unique creative vision. And indeed, when I talk about the aesthetics section of the stream where I tell you how I design stuff, then yes, even more so than usual, it's my unique creative vision. So big check there. Thank you so much, Danielle Williams. That's really kind of you to say. That's a lovely super chat. Thank you. And finally, my final criteria is... oh yeah, was it made out of compassion for myself and others? I'm going to give myself a big check here as well. I'm going to say yes, it was, because it would have been very easy for this particular topic and this particular format to become not compassionate to myself. Like, I could have really gotten dark and like really flagellated myself here, and like, we got into a serious place, but I usually have a rule for when I do serious personal art stuff like this, which is that I don't make art about feelings that I haven't processed. And I stuck to that rule this time. So whilst there is some tears and there's some drama in the scenes, like, this is all the stuff that I'm like very happy with. People in the comments saying, oh, was it really difficult for you to do the scene? Not really, actually. This is all stuff that I like have processed a while back, and then like you process it and then I turn it into art. In general, I have found that for me personally, it's not a good idea to be making art out of stuff that's like still raw. So thank you so much, Eliza Wheeler. That's really, really kind of you, and I'm glad. Thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna give myself a big tick. Like, I was really pleased with this video and really happy with the way that it went. Thank you so much for that super chat, Crash, and it's your first super chat on a live stream. Hey ho, nice. Yeah, really happy with this video and the way it came together. Just like for me personally. Okay, and now I can tell you a little bit about the aesthetics of it. Oh, but first, Cram1032, you've got a great question there. So what you bring up in chat, Cram1032, is that the original plan for this episode was to interview Judith Butler. That was what I wanted to do, and I got chatting to their publicist about the new book, and we got sort of fairly far along in the process, like trying to schedule a meeting because Butler was going to be in the UK on a book tour, and I thought, hey, great, like, come and sit down on Philosophy Tube. In the end, it didn't work out. I think it was a combination of things. I think partly it was like a lack of time. I think partly it was, I think Butler tends to stay away from video interviews in particular because of the way that they can be edited up. I read some of the interviews they did do on that book tour. Like, they did one with the Telegraph, I think, and one with the Financial Times. So it was very much aimed at the kind of mainstream press, and perhaps the idea of like a YouTube channel, as much as like YouTube channel. Some people in traditional media especially still have this view that YouTube channels are like unserious. The idea that there can be a sort of serious, not academic, but like academic adjacent channel, a channel with like serious artistic things to say, that is still like, some people still like YouTube. That's the thing that my kids watch. That's like Mr. Beast, right? Like PewDiePie, right? And so maybe there's a little bit of that in there, but no hard feelings. And in the end, what I decided to do was like, oh, well, I can't do the interview, which is what I really wanted to do. So what else could I do? And so thank you, Jose Martin, for that super chat. So I decided, okay, I want to do something that pushes the boat out. I want to do something that dramatizes and brings to life Butler's work. And my original plan was just to talk about my own memories of my transition, and like people who listened, people who didn't. And the idea of using the mandolins as a sort of reference to Proust and as a kind of time travel or memory aid was in there from the start. But then I thought to myself, oh god, this genre of the confessional trans memoir is so overdone, and it's so cliche, and it's pretty much one of the only things that we're allowed to write when we make art, is like the memoir of my transition or whatever. And it just becomes, I felt bored by that format. I've read so many things that have that format. It's like, this is my memories of transition, right? And I was like, I don't want to do that. But at the same time, I realized that I needed to